What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're going back to Bob Dylan. Yes, indeed. Bob Dylan Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi-bop, do me a favor, watch the video first and give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done and you've watched the whole video, if you feel like I earned those clicks and those likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from JFK, and this is actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, JFK. I hope you enjoy the show, man. JFK wanted to see me react to this song by Bob Dylan called My Back Pages. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by E. Clapton Addict, so I'm assuming they mean Eric Clapton Addict. Okay, that's cool. And the video has 493,023 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. My Back Pages, Bob Dylan, the 30th anniversary concert celebration. Every time I have done, I think this is the 3rd time I've done a video from this concert, they get blocked every time. And now, one of them is still in limbo as I'm filming this. One of them is currently in limbo. It's still fighting the block. I don't know if it's going to clear or not. I'm not 100% sure. But I know the other one that I did a long time ago, it's still blocked to this day. So I don't know how this is going to go. And secondly, since this is the 30th anniversary concert celebration, I don't know if this is Bob Dylan. Now, the poster was E. Clapton, an Eric Clapton fan, apparently. So we may be seeing Eric Clapton doing the Bob Dylan song, My Back Pages. I don't know. I don't have any information on this. So I'm not sure. It could be Bob Dylan. It could be Eric Clapton. It could be Eddie Vedder again, for all I know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there? All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh, wow, we got a jam. Okay. Huh. Is that Steve? And is that Steve, the Colonel Cropper back there? I see Eric Clapton, Tom Petty. Wow, okay. All right, he is there.
Flames start through my head, going high in my track. Countless fire flaming road, using ideas as my map. Well, we don't let you soon, said
I think I saw Neil Young there too.
But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. Half-bred prejudice, leap forth, rip down all hate, I scream. Lies and lies are black and white, spoke from my skull, I dream. Romantic facts of musketeers, foundation deep somehow. But I was so much older then.
sound great.
Girls' faces form the forward path, phony jealousy. To memorizing politics of ancient history. Run down my corpse, evangelist, unthought of those somehow. Ah, but I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now.
Okay, before we get into a guitar solo, these super jams, as I like to call them, where you have all this star power on the stage, it can be overwhelming at times just how much star power you can fit onto a stage. And this is one of those moments. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces now. I may not know everybody's names, but the faces look familiar. Now, I know Neil Young. I know Tom Petty. I believe over here, if I'm not mistaken, that is Steve the Colonel Cropper, if I'm not mistaken. Very cool. Very nice to see him there. The rest of the faces, I'm not 100% sure who they are. So if I don't mention someone's name, it's not that I'm being disrespectful. I don't know if that's, I don't know who it is. And if I'm not 100% sure, I'm not going to say. So I don't want to say, like, oh, it's so-and-so. It turns out it's not so-and-so. You know what I mean? I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth.
Get some facts and come back and see me.
So really cool. I'm like 99% sure that's Steve Cropper, though. I know that's Neil Young. I know that's Tom Petty, but that's pretty much it. But that's a lot of star power on that stage, which is cool to see. So far, everything sounds really good. I'm digging it. The feel of the song, not normally my cup of tea, but it feels good. It absolutely feels good. Just not something I would ever normally listen to. But I got no problem with the song at all. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Who's soloing? Okay, who is that? Eric Clapton, okay.
Self-ordained professor's tongue, too serious to fool. Spouted on their liberty, just equality in school. Equality, I spoke the word as if I wear it now. Ah, but I was so much younger then, younger than that.
What happened there? A lot of power. A lot of star power. So much star power that they're having trouble getting everybody on a mic. Which is funny because, I mean, if you look over here, There's a mic over here, there's a mic here, a mic here, there's a mic over here, and then past that, there's another mic. So there's a total of 5 mics up at the front. So why are they not spreading out a little bit more and utilizing all the different mics? I don't know. That's a little confusing to me. They'd rather share the mics, which is fine. If you guys want to share mics, go right ahead. I just don't get it personally, but whatever. It all works. It all sounds good. Yeah, it's just got a very relaxed feel to it. The song's just got a very nice, relaxed, upbeat feel to it. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, would I ever put this on a playlist? No. This is just not in my wheelhouse, man. This is not normally my cup of tea. But it is a good song. I am enjoying the song. It does feel good. I got no issue with it whatsoever. Just not something I would normally listen to, that's all. Sounds like we have another guitar solo coming in, so I'm going to back up a little bit, and let's finish this out.
I was so much older then, I'm younger than that
Get it, Neil. There we go. Nice and spread out. I wonder if they went into anything else after that. The way they pulled the fade there before the song actually concluded, it makes me wonder if they go into another song off of that, you know, lead in. So that'd be cool if they did. Not really a whole lot to say, if I'm being honest. There really isn't. It's a super jam. And I don't know, like 70 to 80% of the people on that stage, I have no idea who they are. Like I see a lot of familiar faces, but if you were to ask me to put those faces to names, I couldn't do it. There's only a couple that I was able to point out. Let me think about this. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bob Dylan with My Back Pages. And it wasn't just Bob Dylan. There was a lot of star power on the stage. I'm going to get to all of that in a second. This was a request from JFK, and this was actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, JFK. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Okay. Let me give my score first, and then we're going to get into the performance. But believe me when I say this, there really is not a whole lot to talk about. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.8. Yep, 7.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, let me just get this out of the way, okay? Is this my cup of tea? Absolutely not. This is not something that is ever going to find its way onto any of my playlists. It's just a little too mellow for me. It's a little too easy going for me. Not something I would normally listen to in any way, shape, or form. Having said that, I still enjoyed it. It was still a really good job. I really enjoyed the performance, and there's a number of reasons why. Number 1, the song itself. Easygoing, upbeat, nothing fancy, no frills, just an easy, straight ahead, feel good, folk rock tune, I guess is the best way to describe it. It felt good, it sounded good. I have no issue with the song whatsoever, okay? But like I said, it's just not normally what I would listen to. It's not what I would choose to listen to. But I could absolutely see the appeal of the song, and I can see how a lot of people do enjoy the song. So I'm not knocking the song in any way, shape, or form. The live performance. There was a lot of star power on that stage. Like I said, I recognized some people right away, and I knew exactly who they were, and I felt very confident pointing them out. Like Eric Clapton, Tom Petty, Neil Young. I believe that guitar player in the back was Steve the Colonel Cropper. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like him. Good to see him out there, which was fun. Other people who I suspect were out there. I think, now I'm not 100% sure because like I said, look, I'm not familiar with the man's work. I'm really not. I appreciate everything he's done. I know he's a legend. I know he changed the face of music writing in general as a whole. The man is iconic, and I give him all the credit in the world. I've just never been a big fan of his, and I've never followed him. I think that was Bob Dylan up at the front with the acoustic guitar. I think that was him, but I don't want to say for certain if it was him, but I believe that was him. I think, again, not 100% sure, but I think I saw George Harrison on stage. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think I saw him on stage. Everybody else I did not recognize. So, I don't know. I don't know if they were there or not. I don't know who they are. I'm sure I could find out if I did some digging. I could probably find out who they were, but you know, this being a reaction, I didn't want to spoil anything, so I went into this literally blind, which was I actually kind of like doing. It's nice surprises. The song felt good. Everybody did a great job. The harmonies sounded great. I dug the harmony work. They sounded really good. Whenever anybody came up on a mic and sang, it sounded good. Nobody sounded out. Nobody sounded flat. I gotta say, out of all the vocalists that we heard sing, believe it or not, I think my favorite vocalist of all was Neil Young. I love his tone, man. His tone on this song sounded really good. It sounded really appropriate. It had a little bit of that, just a tiny little bit of rasp, a little bit of that rawness. Not quite so refined. I dug it. I thought it really fit the song well. The guitar solos. I liked both guitar solos for different reasons. Eric Clapton's guitar solo, very clean, very precise, nice sounding solo. Really dug it. Again, if I gotta be honest with you, I liked Neil Young's solo a little bit more. And again, for the same reason I liked his vocals a little bit more. A little dirtier, more emotion, definitely more emotion, really getting into it, man. He was rocking out with it. Just a little more edge to it, a little dirtier, a little grittier, and I liked how that sounded in this song. I did. No disrespect meant to Eric Clapton whatsoever. I thoroughly enjoyed his solo. I liked Neil Young's solo just a little bit better. So, that was fun to watch, man, and always fun to see these little super jams happen where you have just an amazing amount of star power on the stage, a phenomenal amount of star power. So many faces I recognize but I can't put names to. But having that much talent, that much history, that much songwriting, that much ability all on the stage at one time, it's overwhelming. I did feel a little overwhelmed, if I'm being honest. Not in a bad way, in a good way. No, I feel really good with that 7.8. It was a really good job. It really was. A phenomenal amount of talent on that stage. So I feel good with it. 7.8 is where we're at, and 7.8 is where we're going to stay. So, 7.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.